right. Hey, y'all. It
Oh,
is
that's the
called.
time.
Oh, wait. Let me give you our topic today. This topic is called the the good and bad in relationships. That is our
Ooh,
topic today. Whoop, whoop. I gotta get myself pumped up because I'm tired. This sister is wolfine.
Us here, like,
Hold on, let me get myself together. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's
hello,
up?
everybody.
What's
what's
up?
up?
What's up?
Who's that?
Hey, somebody in here watching this situation with us. What's up, y'all?
Done your hair cute.
Thank you, and done sweat it out and everything else, man.
That's good. You got your money's worth. Yeah.
You better know it. What's up,
Hell
y'all?
yeah, right?
Okay, we finna come to y'all on tonight. We're gonna keep it short, brief, and simple. We coming to y'all to talk about the good and bad in relationships, right? So let me tell you, let me put up on the screen what made us talk about this. Cause y'all might know about this. And y'all might not, but this what made us hold on. Right here.
Oh, we about to talk about this,
Right.
huh?
Oh yeah, we finna talk about this. This
All
right
right.
here
Why y'all want to
is
do this?
why, one of the young ladies sent this to our group chat, Kendra, and she was asking us, how do we feel about this situation? So, Kendra, can you enlighten us on Mr. Derek? What's his name? Derek Jackson?
Jackson. So, guys, Derek Jackson is real known on social media for being an influencer on relationships, encouraging, saying that black men don't cheat, and basically preaching that he's the good guy and he's all this positive imaging for black men that are married or males are trying to that's in relationships. And come to find out, Derek Jackson has been married for 4 years, and everything that he preach about, he is the total opposite. He is a cheater, he is a
Mm,
liar, and he's
my
a
God.
manipulator.
Mm. You just call him a cheater, a liar, and a manipulator.
And a manipulator. And he got caught. I mean, y'all, he been preaching on social media for 8 years about black men being a great image in the light of not cheating on their wives. He's a family man and all these great things. And he always point out the wrong of other people relationship that are popular. He always talk about other people relationships, how wrong they are, if they cheated, if they lied, or if they settling for less. And a lot of black women in our community really look up to him, took a lot of advice for him, hold him up to that standard of this good black man, which was living a lie. It's all bad. It's all bad, y'all. It's all
I
bad.
think I
He
think
killed the
when you start
dream,
to,
y'all.
you think he killed the dream. I think he
He
just
killed the
exposed.
dream of a black woman feel like her man ain't gonna cheat. He gonna be faithful as good guys out there and all that. Girl, he killed the dream.
No, just see. Okay, okay, okay,
Did he
okay.
kill the dream or did he expose that thing to
Hell
be bring that
no,
thing in
he did
life?
not.
What you think,
He
Tanisha?
gave some light. He gave some light. He helped some people out. He just couldn't get his stuff together.
Okay.
His word was still true because you got a lot of pastors out here still giving out good word, but got second families on another. So the word was real. He was helping some
Mm-hmm.
people that needed that word at one time. He just was being falsified about his own life. Maybe he was speaking from his life to be a better expert. Like, I know what y'all going through. I wish
Mm.
I could, but did y'all see his wife? Uh, hello?
Now see, now see, hello.
I'm just being honest
Can
though.
y'all
Did y'all see his wife?
Yeah, I seen her.
And I ain't here to talk about
what do you
nobody.
mean that we
Don't
see
my
her?
husband about to never ever tell me to get on live looking like that.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Uh-huh. He set her up.
He set her up. She set
Yep.
herself up. She set herself up. Maybe he was trying to say, "This is why I did." Look,
But is that an excuse
I
though?
see that in a lot of Christian. I see that in a lot of religions.
It is in a lot of religions. It's in a lot of
I see
churches.
this in a lot of religion relationships when they get married. Honey, I don't know what these churches is teaching these women, but one thing I do know, that the woman is the most beautifulest thing on earth.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful. If she listens within herself, she has magic within herself. And a man, and all the Bible stories I have read, mostly every woman in there looked like a queen.
Mm-hmm.
They kept their standards up because they knew that the man, that they were like fruit to a man. Okay? You say, yeah, I want him to love me for who I am, but you also have to know who you loving. You got to know what he like too. So it's called compromise. You have to bring some sex appeal to yourself, to your man. So even though he might love your heart, he still may look. Okay?
He did, but he did more than
Ask
looking.
Beyonce. But it ain't even got nothing to do with looks. Cause look, ask Beyonce. Uh-oh. There we go. Beyonce a bad.
Okay.
She a bad. I went to her
So it ain't.
and
So
never
that
bought
let you.
none of her records.
So that let you know though it ain't all about looks then.
It ain't all about looks either.
Cause Jay got the queen beat and still cheat. So what? I mean, what? I think the part that really got me when I really sat down and listened to him, then I listened to his wife, is how they kept incorporating God in this situation. You know what I'm saying? And I truly felt like that was the guy like the scapegoat. You get what I'm saying to you? He was putting all his actions on like the devil, and you know he was using religion. I should say, my God, he was using religion to manipulate the situation. You understand what I'm saying to you?
That was him. He knew what his wife wanted to hear. He knew that what his wife. See, when you get into stardomship, when you get in front of the people, have to be careful. That I want the fame. I want it all. No, you don't. You can't handle the damn fame. You can't handle that. I can't probably handle it. So I started changing myself. I said, I just want the money. Forget the fame. What
Somebody
the fame does. Look, they probably had an okay relationship. Before they got into the fame. Before he got into the fame. You look at him, he's a good-looking guy. You would have never thought you thought his wife would match him. Am I right?
But what makes her don't match him though?
The persona. When I tell my husband, and this is what I tell my husband, I said, husband, I know we're getting older, but I'm in this gym. I'm taking these courses, not just for me, but just also for you. I want to still keep it up. Okay? And I ask you to do the same thing for me. I said, you get in the gym. I bought you some weights. I need you to do it for me. I'm not ready to look at if we in our 40s. If God is giving us a chance to slow it down, get it right, let's take that advantage and do it. Let's see what we can get out of this. We already did 40 years of eating what we want, buying what we want. Now let's try some discipline. We're supposed to match our looks together. This man is on the forefront. He's on the forefront. I don't care how it goes. If your husband or your man is on the forefront of YouTube, you need to match that. And that's just how the game goes. It's the personas. A lot of business, because in corporate world, I got a lot of good friends in corporate world. And going up that ladder, you learn so much. And what I learned was, one of my leaders took me to the side. It's not what you feel; it's the persona that you give. People judge you off your persona. And you can sit up there and say, "Oh, it's all
Hey,
out." No, they gonna go hard on you,
Okay.
baby. You got a good-looking man. You got a fine man, and you supposed to match that. It's no way your hell you supposed to go on that TV with a beret and and you was not supposed to go in there because you wouldn't got my ass on there. I would have been got me on bad. My dress would have looked so cold. Hey, hello. Cause look what he went
But
for.
when but when you look at her, not just look at her, because I'm past the look. When you listen to her, there has been a mental break there. He has broken her
He
You
mentally,
ain't
drained her.
finished the
physically,
whole
and
story
spirit.
yet.
Yeah, yeah, he's broken her. Even when
He
you
broken
listen to
her.
her, yeah,
But
the way she talk, it's like a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? It's
I'm
like,
not getting on TV. If I'm broken, I'm not getting on TV, sis. I'm not until I get me together. I'm not getting on there to explain nothing to
but,
nobody. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. It's about
but
me
that's
and
how,
my husband.
He
I'm,
So
I'm not
he
getting on there to
manipulated
let
explain
he
me
anything
let
about
me
manipulated
his
ask
her.
y'all
kids.
this.
I'm not
So
doing anything about his penis. I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not about to say. Unless you, because YouTube chimed in. YouTube chimed. When I heard that YouTube chimed in, I knew this was all about money
For him,
for
I don't
him.
think it's necessarily for her.
No, I knew it was
Yeah.
all not for her, but for him. You're right, sis.
Hmm.
It was for him. So I knew it was too quick.
It was for his persona.
okay.
He had
His
made
persona.
another video right after that. Hey y'all, I'm late. I was knocked out asleep. So but he had made a secondary video where he was talking like in the third person, critiquing his video.
He got another girl pregnant. His other mistress. He got two. Yeah. Y'all
I
ain't
didn't
know
see
that?
that. Mm-mm.
The blogger said, you better tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. If you
Yeah.
don't tell the whole truth, I'm going to release what the other men. He had two mistresses. One of them got
Yeah.
pregnant.
let me tell y'all
She had
something.
money. She decided not to have the
For
baby.
one, go ahead, cuz.
He got mad.
Hmm. Yeah, I had saw something
Okay.
like that through text messages. I was uploading the video, communicating with Kiki, like, "Dang, do you see this?" Because it kind of seemed sinister to me, because
Mm-hmm.
it kind of seemed like she was brainwashed. Like
Mm-hmm.
he used religion as a tool to move her because that's what she thought was right, and a lot of people use it in the Muslims and stuff like that. But this time he used it in Christianity, so it just was like, damn. Like I know you're gonna say it, but ain't that much Michael rode your boat. Now you gotta cut up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he most definitely used that because she thought she was just warring off some evil spirit or something that was attacking her marriage instead of her husband just making a wrong decision. To me,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. Then it get a little deeper than that.
Yeah.
Right. Dama,
Well,
what's your take? What you say?
You talking to me?
Dama,
yeah.
yeah, what's
Oh,
your
Yeah,
take?
girl.
I mean, it depends on. For one, I'm gonna say, what point of view are you looking at it from?
Yeah. Good one.
Because
I'm look.
I'm a single person. I'm not married or in a relationship.
Hmm.
So for me to even give my feedback on it, I'm giving feedback from a single person point of view.
Okay, go for it. Yeah. Well, okay,
So
as a single person and you looking at these married couples, how did that put you in the prospect of being single and then thinking about marriage? How this can happen?
it allows me to know that it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It definitely can happen. Don't ever put yourself on a pedestal so high that you believe you can't become this person,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm,
Hmm.
it's a known
mm,
fact that I'm pretty sure she never in her mind processed that these things would happen to her. Because if she did, I'm pretty sure she'd have took off out the marriage a long time ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as for him putting it off like on devil with what he did. First of all,
He ain't blaming. He blamed his relationship with God. That's what he
like,
said.
and you
Yeah.
know what's so crazy though? Because first of all, you have to be willing to take accountability and
Mm-hmm.
own your truth. That's in a marriage, that's in a relationship, that's in a friendship, that's in whatever ship you got going on out here. You have to be willing to own your truth, take
Mm-hmm.
ownership in your thoughts, because with him going publicly with it is like, damn, oh my God, did he drag her on this internet to embarrass her? But what's the difference from you embarrassing me in front of these millions of people or embarrassing me behind closed doors? Embarrassment is embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Pick
That's
me,
correct.
pick me. Let me tell y'all why he went on there. It was the whole manipulation thing from the beginning. Even
Mm-hmm.
if so, because he make videos on women. Not he a motivational coach, relationship guru. Who is gonna look to the side and think, "Oh, my husband is doing me this way," if he's doing all of this in the community?
And
Can
if
I
he
ask y'all
loved
ladies
his
one
wife,
question?
he would have never put her on
Also,
the
I
Yeah.
gotta
internet. He
y'all
would
get
have
done. I
still
gotta tell
protected
y'all the
her
background on
identity.
his wife.
Can
He
I
should
ask
have
y'all
Mm-hmm.
all
protected
a
her
question?
identity.
Yeah.
But we didn't
What's
know
your
nothing
question,
about
Mom?
her. If he would
Wait,
have came out and said like Kevin Hart did, he didn't put his wife out there. He's
Yeah.
supposed to protect her identity as a woman, as his wife. I messed up. Let me go in front of this crowd, just like Kevin Hart did. He got in front of the on his platform and said, "I messed up. You know,
Mm-mm.
I messed up.
He probably was like, "See, babe, I'll tell the world I love you."
See, I
That's
love."
manipulation, though.
And men mess up. I mean, women do too. But who is it the right for y'all to judge these people? But him to come do it the way he did it, he set himself up.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I thought
Mm-hmm.
when I looked, I said, why would he do that to his wife? You already
Publicity.
messing up, dude. Why would you put her on a platform like that so people can talk about her, make her feel even
Mm-hmm.
worse? What the hell she feel like? You won't out this bitch. I know what you want. You want out the marriage. You just don't know how to get out of it because she too damn kind.
I don't even think he want out.
How not?
I think
You
he want
busting up. You
control.
making
I think
babies.
he'll go back and
all
cheat
he
again
did
maybe
was
later, but
shine light on what was already going on. A
On
woman
yeah.
knows when her man is cheating. This
yes.
was
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't for him to publicly display.
Mm-hmm.
You know when something is not right with your mate. You know it. You can act like
Mm-hmm.
you don't. You can act like you don't feel it. A woman knows. It's something about your intuition that goes off. You know when something is not right with your
Mm-hmm.
man.
Can I tell y'all what the background on his wife is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we was it's another YouTuber. She went to deeper depths to see why was his wife looking mentally unbalanced.
Okay.
So she went and she digged her up on social media and found out she had this website when she was telling her story pieces by pieces and
Mm-hmm.
trying to uplift other people. So in the story, she goes to tell about her childhood with her father.
Mm-hmm.
And this before all this blew up and all this, she had issues before she got with her husband that was not healed up and nourished. She her father at the age of 12, she felt like her mother and father was separated, divorced or whatever. But he felt like he started a new family and everything, and he would get her every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
And she felt like the black sheep. She felt like her father treated all the other kids better than he treated her.
I feel you.
So it started all those anger issues. She said in her story that she started having anger issues and feeling some type of way, and she would express it to her mama, not her father.
Mm-hmm.
So when she finally expressed it, her father asked what was going on and tried to talk to her mother. And her mother, they set that up for them both to talk, the father and the daughter to talk. And she finally told her father how she felt. Well, she said in her story that she felt resistance. She still felt the bitterness and the anger towards her father, even though she was talking to her father about how she felt that he was treating all the other kids better than he treat her.
Mm.
Even though they talked about it, she said in her story that she gave her father a kiss. He asked her for a kiss on the cheek and a hug and everything. But she said in her story that she still felt anger towards her father. The bitterness and anger towards her father. She said in her story 2 weeks later, even though she still had all that anger and unforgiveness in her heart, 2 weeks later, somebody came to her door and they wanted to speak to her mom. And she overheard the man tell her mom that her father had got killed. So it left a real terrible scar in her with men. Even before her father died, and then you have all this towards your dad to tell him how he felt, and you ain't talk to him, and then they say no. 2 weeks later, you hearing that your father got killed. So when you look at the pictures, her father looked like her husband.
Okay, so let me ask
So
you a question, sis.
So you think it got to do with her emotional?
it has something to do from her childhood.
Mm-mm.
Hey, did you find out what about his childhood for me? Did you get a chance to look
No,
at
I
it?
didn't feel. He didn't. You can't find out about his childhood too much.
Nothing. Okay, because I think some of that might be a part of that too.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it being an issue. The lack of the where she could be manipulated because of course the father is the first love. He show you how to be this and that and what to accept. So I could see that being a slight issue when it comes to her and her mate because she has nothing to look at and be like, well, he supposed to treat me like this because the mom and the dad has separated.
I
So
got
that's
something
what you
for you.
mean?
Yeah,
Mm.
I got something
Mm-hmm.
for you. See, just like and see, I think people forget men also think too.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a woman looks for a mate for security,
Mm-hmm.
a man looks for a woman for security as well. She
I
might
agree.
not she might not be able to be the sexual part that he needs, but one thing she does do, she secures him. He knows that she's going to take care of all the business. He knows that she's going to, be behind her 100%. He knows that she's going to be his cheerleader. He knows that, you know, the one like, I got the brains, you got the money, let's make lots of money. We fit
Yeah.
each other. I can't do it. Certain things I can't do. I know you can get behind this computer and do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what I can do is I can fund you and we make something happen. But the problem is we're missing something. We're good at business. We're good at because we both came from the same area and we
Mm-hmm.
know we need to get somewhere. We gotta have something. You feel me? Some people marry for security, and some people marry for love.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some people marry and then love comes after. You know?
Yeah.
It's all different. I wish people get that out their head that everybody get married for the same damn thing. No, they don't. No,
That's
they
true.
don't. That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta ask those questions. Some men
Yeah,
need
cause
they know that they will marry this woman because she takes care of business. That's in politics. It's the presidents do it all the time. They marry women that know they will look good on their show when it comes to politics to get the title.
yeah.
You know, even care about them. Ask JFK. Even though Jackie O pretty them up, she was beautiful, the first lady. He loved Marilyn Monroe. Why? Because Marilyn Monroe was a sexual.
Yeah, he did love Mary Monroe.
She brought something out of him, like a fantasy. That when women don't understand fantasy is what a man needs.
So you got to be
He needs
both.
But how?
fantasy.
But
That's why he stepped out
so
the door.
how do you?
Because the bedroom is boring.
But how do you, as a woman,
So that's why they say what you won't do. What you won't do, somebody else will. That's why
So what you saying? Women got to be around here figuring out
But hey,
how to be a mermaid because this
I don't-
nigga got a fantasy.
Shut up, T.
It's not happening.
How to be a mermaid?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to wear so many
I can't hear.
hats. Like,
Okay, I can't repeat that because I can. No, not mermaid, not sci-fi fantasy.
no, I get what you're saying. I'm saying, like, I was being
I don't know how
sarcastic.
to.
What I'm saying, like, I get exactly what you mean. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
I get exactly what you
Oh,
mean.
no, I'm talking
Yeah, I was being
about
sarcastic.
like
Like, I'm
when
just
me
saying,
and my
like,
husband. I'm talking
I don't
about
see no,
when
I
me
don't see no
and my
man
husband spoke to.
living up to an image of what a woman wants. Hello, can y'all hear me? The
Huh?
me static.
You
Okay,
good?
I
She
can hear
went off
you.
for a minute.
okay. I don't see no man living up to the image of what a woman want, but they expect for us to live up to the image of what
Yeah.
they want. Like what she was just saying. Like I get it. Like yeah, it's this, it's that. You got to be this and that. You got to cook and clean and throw your heels on, put your hair back, put your wig on. You know, all that. But I don't see it the other way around all the time.
No.
No,
Not like how they have the
I just,
expectations of us.
yeah, I feel like it's too much,
Fresh.
it's too much demanding going
Mm-hmm.
on. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen what T was saying, because he on this standard and he got this type of limelight and he this, that she automatically supposed to be that. But just because you this don't mean that I want to be that. And I don't have to be that to love you. And I don't have to be that for you to love me. You feel what I'm saying to you? Because um I may like to be in the limelight and like to be the
Mm-hmm.
spotlight and the light of the party, but my mate may be one that like to fall back and don't like to deal with all of that and don't want to be and ain't gonna deal with all that.
So do you get
You know what
another
I'm
mate that
saying?
come out and fit the party and then go with your other
No,
mate? That's what it be looking
no,
like. You get what I'm saying? Because
no,
that's what I kind of feel like she was saying. So, oh, this person
no.
doesn't fit this.
I think that poor lady. No, he just. I think he was a mass
He took
manipulator,
advantage.
and
Mm-hmm.
he played. Yeah, he played on what he knew her weaknesses
Yes.
was. He
And then
used
she.
that to his advantage, and that's why I
Mm-hmm.
think as a woman we have to quit telling our stories so fast.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you give
We're
them an
so we're
introduction how to
so
say
quick.
F you.
Yeah, we're so quick to. Soon as we meet a man, we give him chapter 1 through 10 very fast. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying to you? And then you get mad, talk about, he doing this and he doing that, but you have given him all the tools to do this and do that. You get what I'm saying? We leave nothing to
Uh-huh.
imagination anymore. You know what I'm saying? We
Uh-huh.
we leave nothing for them to figure out, nothing for them to guess about. We tell them everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you, it's like a setup for failure. To me,
Yeah.
because and I think that's a lot of what the problem is. That
Yeah.
our problem is we don't date, we don't court, we don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't get to know each other. We just tell each other. And now we
I,
going off for what we feeding each other. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like that young lady, he has destroyed her mentally, physically, emotionally.
But he
mm-hmm.
did what she allowed. Even though
And I
I'm
agree.
broken.
I can't say that he did what she allowed because just like she said, she probably was like, yeah, my father hurt me. I felt alone all the time. It's like she probably gave him a playbook of how to love her or
But
pretend
like
to,
Dom,
or
but
you
like
get what
Damo
I'm saying?
said too, though, and she did give him a playbook on the level. But again, like Damo said to us as women, we know when our man is on that bullshit, and
Mm-hmm.
ain't no way this man done had
And
all these fucking.
another thing is we have to stop putting people on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they disappoint us, we
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to gain control back of our reality. For
Mm-hmm.
one,
Mm-hmm.
you should never give in the situation of the man loving a woman or a woman loving a
Mm-hmm.
man
Mm-hmm.
enough to break you down to your lowest point. You
There you
supposed to
go.
love yourself
That's right.
Enough.
so
Yeah,
much
'cause you better
Mm-hmm.
say it.
that when your
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
mate begin to love you, it's just an add-on because I've
Mm-hmm.
already found who I was. I don't
Mm-hmm.
need you
Right.
to validate me. When you go out here,
That's right.
you looking for your mate to validate you. The
Mm-hmm.
minute they do something wrong to you, you lose your mind and you don't know how to figure this thing called life back out. Because
Mm-hmm.
you allowed a person to validate who you are. You supposed to know who you are already.
There you go.
Already.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So when women be like, oh, I went through hurt and he broke me and he
Mhm.
hurt me. No, 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 no. You
Mm-hmm.
were never supposed to allow that.
That's right.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
don't
That's
set we
right.
don't set boundaries.
Yeah.
We don't have standards.
There you
We
go.
go into these things head deep, and
There
then when
you
they
go.
turn into a mess and they get out of control, you running rapid and now you playing the victim in this situation. Where
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
step number one, you somebody I was never supposed to be with anyway.
Mhm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now when you start doing anything and you acting all out of yourself, I was never supposed to be with you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Or a person, people come in your life, and again, this is friendships, relationships, sometimes for a season.
Mm-hmm.
We find ourselves wanting people to overplay their roles, and we want to keep them around too long because we get comfortable. Stop getting comfortable. Some people are
Yeah.
just to go in and out of your life,
Yeah.
That's right.
and you have
That's
to be
right.
okay with that.
That's
And I
right.
say
Mm-hmm.
that because I used to wonder a long time. I'm like, I'm 33 years old. I have all these good qualities of a woman. Why I don't have a man? And
Mm-hmm.
then I started to think, you don't have one because there are some things that because with a title, I just can't tolerate them. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to tolerate them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
as my mate in my home, there's some disrespect that I'm just not gonna tolerate. It's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna
That's
happen.
right. That's
It's a
right.
no. And if
Yeah.
it means me being alone until I
That's
find
right.
someone that can understand and respect that, man, I just gotta be alone.
That's right.
I gotta
That's
be
right.
alone. And sometimes it seems easier said than done, but I would
Mm-hmm.
rather be alone. Why am I gonna get in
Amen.
a relationship and my whole relationship just to say that I have a man is total embarrassment?
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, you just quickened my spirit. No,
I'm gonna deal with total embarrassment.
hold
I got you.
Jesus.
Beat me down physically, beat me down mentally, beat me down emotionally. I'm a mess in this relationship. Now I'm gonna take some time and get along by myself, learn Dominique, find Dominique, get to know Dominique and love Dominique so that when a person come into my life and you ain't giving me what I know I deserve, it's easy for me
Mm-hmm.
to move on. But if I come out here
Mm-hmm.
vulnerable, oh, I'm gonna just get in this relationship because it seemed like an okay relationship. Because I'm
Yeah.
so all over the place. I'm looking for you to validate what's already in me. I don't
Mm-hmm.
need you to tell me
Mm-hmm.
that I'm beautiful. Yes, I would appreciate it, but I don't need it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's man,
That's
you
true.
just really like to get to the bottom core of it. You have to love on yourself and understand who you are. When you do that, man, you won't even allow somebody into your life to hurt you like that because you
Mm-hmm.
already know what your values are. The only time that you find yourself in situations being misused, being done wrong, is because you don't know your values. You
Mm-hmm.
don't understand
That's
your
true.
words.
That's true.
And it ain't just him, it's the world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
the world right
It
now.
is. It is.
It's
These
the
niggas out here
world.
clowning.
Half of these men don't know they worth and they value. So you got a woman who comes in his life and she see him as being a great husband. He can work a great job. He can be a good man for the house to display what a man's supposed to be. In his mind, he ain't even traveled that far to even see himself being that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got a man who see her being a wife before she even see herself being that. So he comes in with the fact of, I'm finna make her my wife. I'm finna push her to be her best. I'm finna want her to do great and be great because I see this in her. But if she don't see it in herself, it's like we
Yeah.
all chasing this tail.
Yeah.
That's why you got to use the equally yoked.
And
You
because
And
somebody
it's
broken doesn't mean they gotta allow people to play on it.
Yeah.
don't.
yeah. You
You don't.
and I just looking today. It's even the situation today for me was like I just look, these men's out of control, bro, and
Mhm.
these
Mm-hmm.
women
They are.
are. I love our black women, but come on now, come on now. Some shit just
Mm-hmm.
unacceptable. We are not the things that you see that these, and I'm saying women. You feel me? I'm talking about a grown ass woman. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You are not no little young ticker popper, no 20. I'm gonna give you 20 to 29, okay? You are
Mm-hmm.
34, 35, 45, 50 years old, and you should have enough sense to know better. You feel what I'm saying to you? At some
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
point, like you said, Damo, you got to know your worth. Some shit just today I just was mind blown. You feel me? Like you see her smiling and like nothing is wrong with this picture. Is you fucking crazy?
Mm-hmm.
This nigga is clearly, you know what I'm saying? How you don't see it and I see it. Like, come on now. I just think we gotta do better. And doing better is better in loving ourselves. Self-love. You
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm
We
saying to you?
do.
That'll do
Tap
it.
into loving yourself because you like you said, Dominique, embarrassment is embarrassment. You get what I'm saying
It
too. You
is.
ain't no different than you embarrassing me in front of a million people and then you embarrassing me behind closed doors and it's just me and you. You feel? And I done been
Yeah.
embarrassed in a relationship by my man's actions before. That shit rips a part of you.
It
When
does.
Mm-hmm.
everybody's pointing fingers and talking about you and all of that. I done been there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
What?
open book.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that was 10 years ago. You see what I'm saying to you? Ain't no way in hell me, Trinika, standing here today at the age of 43. I couldn't embrace and tolerate all of that what I took 10 years ago. You get what I'm saying to you, cuz? Because you got to move. You got to stay moving. You just got to keep it
Mm-hmm.
moving. You feel what I'm saying to you? Don't let your life become stagnated and stuck in these positions, in these situations, in these relationships because of a title or
Mm-hmm.
don't let loneliness, don't let lust, don't let all these things play a part of you making yourself be a damn fool out here for nobody, and that's man or woman. You get what I'm saying to you?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
at some point, like enough got to be enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, my pressure shot up today. I said I can't take it no more. I done called Kiki hollering in the phone like, these damn men just going crazy out here. You know what I'm saying?
They
And they think
man,
it's
and
Mm-hmm.
it's
fine what they're doing, and
but it's because y'all
we just skinning and
do
grinning and
not
thinking it's cute.
we don't set
Mm-hmm.
boundaries. We don't set boundaries. We do
Yeah,
not hold men accountable for their actions. They go out
there
Mm-mm.
you
here, they
go.
push
There
people.
you go.
We never sit down and have a full communicated conversation. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, you
Mm-hmm.
did that. Yeah, I walk around, I'm mad, I'm angry. Oh, it gets swept up under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah,
things are done as bad as it hurt, to you you have to bring it to the forefront because when you
you
don't,
do.
it continues to
Mm-hmm.
spill over. It continues to
Yeah.
It
spill
does.
over. If I
It
allow you
does.
to cheat on me
Oh my God.
and you went out and you did it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hurt, and you know it hurt. My mind is all over the place behind it because it not only physically did something to me, it did something to me mentally, it did something
Yeah.
to me emotionally. It got me now
Yeah.
questioning myself. Did
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
do something wrong? Was I not enough? Did I not do something right? When the whole time it's something you got going on mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something that's going on with you. But here it is. I'm so hurt and bothered by what took place that I'm all over the place with myself. I'm feeling some insurity in me. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I've done
Yeah.
something wrong.
Yeah.
And it's all because we as blacks do not communicate.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Our communication is horrible. It's
I
Mm-hmm.
horrible.
agree.
Because even when cheating, if you step out on your mate, I don't know how the rest of none of y'all feel, but for my man to come to me and tell me what he did and sincerely apologize, and I see a change in his behavior, yes, I'm willing to forgive you.
I don't know how.
I'm willing to forgive you. I'm willing to forgive you because I didn't have to find it out on my own. We're going to get to the bottom of why it happened because behind every effect, it's a cause. Something
Mm-hmm.
caused it. Now, it could have been on my end or yours, but it was a cause. But for me to have to walk around, I'm parading and I'm saying my man is this great man and he does this and he does that. And then
Mm-hmm.
bam, I get hit with embarrassment like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saying if he come to you, you can accept it, but if you find out about it later, it's
If
just
you come to me,
yeah.
because I'm gonna
Mhm.
respect you told me the truth.
Yeah, I
A
can
lot
get
of
that.
times we make mistakes and not intentionally doing it.
Mhm.
You can do something and not intentionally do it. I have done it. It is not on your mind to say, a man does not say, hey, today I'm gonna go cheat on Tease. And I know that when she find out, her
Yes,
heart
they
is gonna
will.
be broke, she's gonna be embarrassed. He do this. It's an opportunity. She ain't gonna find out. This person don't know my woman. She ain't gonna never tell her. I'm gonna go ahead
Yes,
and do this.
stuff do
It's gonna be
happen,
done. But you ain't in control of nobody else's feelings. So yeah,
yeah.
you thought it was just a jump off. But baby girl
Mhm.
feeling some type of way. She done Googled your name, your address. She knocking all on your door at this point.
She texting your girl because he ain't answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
But
bullshit.
how do you let how long do you let your mate insecurities and impurities be your problem?
Oh no, you oh no.
Is it a no, because loving to love you is to accept you, and to accept you is to embrace you and everything that comes with you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But how long are we to deal with these certain things that you have going on? You get what I'm saying to you, that is
Mm-hmm.
causing a hinder on this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because again, in the beginning of my relationship, you feel me? My mate was battling his own demon. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying to you? And it caused a great big hindrance on our
Mm-hmm.
relationship. You get what I'm saying to you? And I thought me loving him and being there for him and being the best one I can be could pull him
Mm-hmm.
through his situation. But no, that didn't do that. That enabled him, and it really caused the situation to be worse. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying to you? This man didn't go get this stuff together, so I put my foot down and said enough was enough. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you can talk. Yeah. Yeah. We can talk about because we talk about you.
Oh, here we go. Here we
What the hell you
go.
talking about, East Side?
How long in
Or
a
he
relationship you
about to go
supposed
with
to
his
let
flow.
your significant other problems be a burden or hindrance to the relationship?
Until it's tearing down the relationship.
What is
Damn.
considered tearing down a
Well,
relationship?
it depends. If you're trying to uplift that person, you're trying to let him fall, let him figure it out, or you're going to step in and figure it out. So it depends on the individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't
Yeah.
let someone else's problems mess your world up.
Yeah.
No, you don't do
I
that.
get
You
what he's saying.
know what I'm saying?
You don't do that.
Yeah.
But how
No,
do
you
you?
don't do
But
it.
how do you not do
I
that?
get it.
Though,
I
in a
get it.
It
I get it.
depends. If it's a certain, if the love is there, you know, so you just let them run over you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's situations like that now. You know what I'm saying? Well, the other party gonna say this, let them do what they want to do. But when it's enough, you got to put your foot down. Now, in our relationship, yes, I was in the madness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You did a certain extent say enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? So
But you
to a
ain't going
certain
no more.
extent, because I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? I took heed to it and said, yes, it's a better way of life. So I chose that better way of life, and I thank you for that. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? And you did
Oh,
assist
look
me.
at
You assist me very
this.
well. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you
Yes.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's up to
Yeah.
the individual, really. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to make out of it? You know?
Yeah.
And if you down for him for the fight, you got to put your foot down and say, hey, baby, let's
And
come to some kind of agreement. You know, you got to put it out there. You just can't let them run with it.
Look.
You know? Or whoever run, you know what I'm saying? It could be the woman too. You know what I'm saying?
That's rare.
You know,
That's
so
true.
okay, what else? Next topic.
No, we don't.
Okay.
He
But
talking
it
about
all
next
depends on the
topic.
love. You love that
Yeah.
person, what you know, you're gonna eventually put your foot down and explain, look, I think you should do better or whatever situations, whatever.
But what if
Well,
they
the-
don't do better though, babe?
Well, you gotta better yourself. You gotta walk away then.
But let's talk about this. We talk about cheating though. So cheating.
Well, cheating. You want the definition of cheating?
Yeah,
to me?
what's your definition of cheating?
Cheating to me is
Yeah.
definition is you getting involved with a person, and you already have a significant other, and it depends how far your relationship gonna go. Sometimes a man can have a woman, just like a woman can have a male friend. It can be a friend. But when it comes to more like touching and kissing and stuff like that, that's the boundary. So you can associate with the other person, whatever, or opposite sex on a certain level. But when it gets to be a heavy level, then that's considered cheating.
You can have
That's my
intimacy and
definition,
conversation though.
Yeah, pardon me?
You can, oh, hey, cuz. You can have intimacy and conversation that could lead to cheating. Because once it happened in your mind,
Well, once
you already started.
Well, intimacy is already cheating. If you have you in a relationship with someone else, that's cheating right then.
And you can do
If
that
you
with
have it in your mind,
conversation.
the tendency. See, the thought always can be there, but you got to react on that thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're pursuing to, then yes, you're on the verge, or you already know what you plan on doing.
You just waiting on the
But
opportunity.
do you think a person can just cheat? It can just happen. Like it ain't playing. Like, oh shit, I cheated.
Well,
I mean, you know,
My bad. I think
no, it ain't no my bad. I mean, it happened. You're gonna say stop. That's enough. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody saying stop.
Some
Let me
people.
tell y'all, when you in the heat of the moment,
Ain't no stopping.
You a woman.
Yeah.
Because when you do it mentally, you are already there. If you mentally process it, you're just waiting on the opportunity to physically do it.
And then you gonna
Yeah,
know
the
how to
opportunity
do.
just
You gonna
hasn't
know what to
presented
do
itself.
when you get there because you're already practicing your head. Like, huh?
Yeah, that's
In my head, I already know it.
You already made reservations then. You made reservations then. You already know what's gonna happen.
You
But
already
you
know
ain't
what's
made
gonna happen.
reservations and something occurred, it's your will to say, okay, well, I didn't know we was on this level.
But
It can go both ways. It's a two-way measure.
So let me ask you, as a man, could you accept your woman cheating after she cheated? Can you accept her back?
Well, it depends on the situation.
No.
Some things happen. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the love I have for you. You want to try to work it out. You know what I'm saying? If I felt you done this numerous times and I finally caught you, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? But if I figure it's just something, I can work through it. Then again, I can't work through it.
Yeah,
but
a man do not take that woman back after they did cheated.
No, they don't.
They don't. They dirty. They this. They that. But they want you to love them all.
But that's because when a woman
cheats,
when a woman cheats, it's different than when a man cheats.
It most definitely is.
But it's emotionally. Men do not cheat in emotions. They cheating is not in emotions. They can go lay down with a woman, have sex with her, and never see her again. When a woman cheats, she's with that man first emotionally. And then she gonna have sex or do something with him physically. That's why it's different for men and for women. A man can go out here and have sex with 100 women and have no feelings for them. When a woman has sex, she's in her feelings.
Well, man might be in his feelings.
It's very rare. I want to say it's a 10% chance that sometimes you don't plan and it just happens.
A man can cheat and have feelings for it, constantly still want to deal with that relationship.
Yeah.
Most
if a man just do a one night stand,
and that's that.
If a man do a one night stand, Ben, right? He can do this one night stand and go on about his business. True or false?
Yes, you can.
A woman will have a one night stand and she's telling all her homegirls how she think this man is the one.
Or I'm gonna have to call him back. I hope I see him at the party again. You hear me? He gonna be there. That's exactly how I be.
It's built on the woman. It's built on the man. That's why I say. Now you true about both aspects. It can't happen. I'm not a woman, so I can't speak on how a woman feels. But as far as a man, there's some men that do say, "Okay, I just booty call one night and that's it." And also in a different version, a man say, "Well, it's a booty call. I want to still continue seeing it." You know, so So it's a new era time now. So but I can't say me because I'm not in that boat.
Okay, clear,
That's
clear.
right.
Make
Okay.
it clear.
He gonna say it because I'm not in that boat.
I'm just doing me, you know.
Okay,
I'm living
clear.
life for a lifetime.
Make it clear.
I can't complain. You know, I can't
So
complain.
is cheating a no after the relationship, or is everybody forgiven? Kiki, you forgiven or you getting out?
I'm getting the hell on.
Dama.
Depending on the circumstances,
Yeah, it
because
is.
to just be and
You
say
know both
right
ways.
now, the first time a man cheat, you know how many? If women really did that, y'all know cheating would have been cut a long time ago. If when
They
a
wouldn't
man
even.
cheated, if when a man cheated, a woman got on about her business, man, we wouldn't have half this damn chaos we got going on now.
Heck, you know, because they wouldn't do it. Ain't no repercussions. They like fuck it.
But how many times? Though? If he cheat more than one time, I gotta go, y'all.
Yeah.
It
Because
depends.
I don't. It's no fun.
I don't
You
even.
gonna be peaceful in a relationship with him? Got to look over your head, or if he
Because the
makes me
first
feel
time you cheat,
insecure, that's not no fun.
the first time you cheat, we got to bring this relationship to the drawing board. Because nigga, you were getting out of yourself.
Put it back on the floor.
What's going on? Like,
Well,
what
see,
got
like
you
I
feeling
said,
this way?
what you done
What got
done?
you?
What?
You better come say
Huh? You sorry?
See,
You gonna do it again? Huh?
see.
Yeah.
Now we ain't even. See, look, she getting binked up in the
It's
back.
crazy.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
But for real, it's
You
like
know, flipped your pony on to the side.
I better annoy him.
I'm gonna say this: when in a relationship, there has to be communication. Half
Yeah.
of the time, cheating goes on because there's no communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
true. Y'all ain't lying.
Men don't know.
That
Men
is,
don't know how to communicate though. Women are
yeah.
easier to be able to be like, yeah, it's such and such a night feel, and they'll be all drawn out till they get to start having behaviors and shit.
Hey, I met this man. I don't want him to be my man
Wait a minute, why not?
because he creepy.
Watch out there. Wait a minute.
What?
What kind of creepy? Like
Hey, he
nasty,
a
creepy,
creepy too.
creepy.
And he get flirtatious and stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't know if I want you to be it. I hope he. Hey, I pray, because I now I know what I want.
I think
Mm-hmm.
you do because
Because I don't want that.
Yeah.
I think dating is so
And I
hard.
think that's what it's about. You first have to know what it
Yeah.
is that you want. Half the people out here in relationships are in relationships just because they like the title. They don't even like the person that they're with.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's easy for you to cheat. Because if you really love me and you genuinely care for me, it's gonna be way more harder for you to just step out here and do
Yeah.
something you ain't got no business doing because you're thinking of the repercussions behind this.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah.
straight on a lot of
No, no,
stuff.
no. That's
This
serious
has been
though,
this
because
last week,
even
y'all. It's been
even me
straight.
in a
I've been straight. These men's
Mm-hmm.
make you. I have sat
and
down and I
I
actually have
think
thought about it, and I know what I like. Just hearing and seeing. I know I want a God fearing man, but I don't want a man that's religious and like to take the word of God and manipulate people with it. I pay attention to all that.
Mm-hmm.
Me, that's the red
Mm-hmm.
flag.
So, Kiki, are you single?
and I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that's the
single.
part and I think that's the part that really bothered me with the girly situation, not the cheating
Mm-hmm.
and not her
Mm-hmm.
taking her man back because hey, everybody's situation is different.
Yep,
Like Darren say,
it's that God fearing that really.
what she couldn't accept, I probably couldn't accept. What I could
Yeah.
accept, she probably couldn't accept.
Mm-hmm.
But my part is to use God to manipulate the situation is what scares
Mhm.
me. You get what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
part is what
Yes.
scares me. Because
Cause you
like
can't
Dominique
say
said,
that.
if you just coming straight to it, and we get straight to it, and you saying
Mm-hmm.
baby such and such, but don't tell me God and the spirit and oh come on now, come on,
yeah.
come
I
on.
had a
If it was
failed
God that told you to
relationship with
keep it in
God.
your
I
pants, and
wasn't
so you did it.
praying. Yeah, he most definitely was on some
Yeah,
other stuff. Like it was just too much.
Y'all
Like
know what is so easy for us to
yeah.
do when we not ready to own our truth
Mm,
is place blame.
yeah.
Uh huh.
yeah,
Here it is, this man that's on this
yeah,
platform
yeah.
and he's He's out in the world and people know him for being this, that, and the third. And now I'm giving all this. That's like Dominique being a life coach. I've got all this good information for you ladies to focus on yourself and get your life together. And then boom. Dominique skeletons and start falling out her closet. But before I sit here and say, ladies, I failed y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I messed up. I'm gonna sit here and start placing blame because I'm not ready to really 110% own that I messed up. I messed up.
But I think that once we realize that don't nobody got heaven or hell to put you in, it's okay to just say no.
Y'all, let me tell y'all what I just had to do today. I had to own the truth, right? And I got up and I was like, I'm a person. I'm an open book. I don't have no secrets. I'm not a person that's just gonna put all my business out there. I mean, because if you know me, you know, and if you don't, then you don't. But if it's something you want to know about me and it's true, come to me. I'm gonna definitely open up and give all honesty, because at the end of the day, when you swallow that truth pill, ain't nothing Nika can do, Kiki can do, Teeth can do to embarrass Dominique. Because guess what? I done already did my walk of shame. I done my walk of shame. What y'all doing or what y'all telling, y'all ain't doing nothing but confirming what I've already accepted and owned. The problem start when you ain't owned it yourself. Like for him to put her on the platform and put out there, she'd only been embarrassed if this man ain't came to her first. If I already done owned my man was a cheater, we praying, we working on this thing, I'm trying to forgive him going publicly with it, who is it embarrassing? Because you already done told me that you did this.
Yeah, that's the other side to the story. I don't see.
And she said that. She said that. Now she did say that. She said y'all just getting wind of this. She said we done been broke up, went to therapy, and all of it. Now that this is
I left.
You get what I'm
I
saying
wasn't coming back.
Like she did say that, but she just looked like she was.
But let me ask y'all this though: do y'all watch on Married to Huntsville?
No, I heard of that.
Do y'all watch that with them? It's like three. Yeah, it was like 3-4 married couples on there. But however, one of the married couples now are they're finna go through a divorce because the husband has cheated multiple times. But this time, he flat out, one of the friends, another one of their friends had called them over, to talk to them, because this was the friends that mentored them in their marriage. And he flat out said to her, yes, I cheated. Because I came to you multiple times telling you what I needed and you didn't give me what I need. So I went out there and I got what I needed. And I began, he said, and I fell in love with what I went out there with. Now he got a baby on the way with this woman he went out there cheated with. But here is the thing. This ain't no new woman. He's been in relationship with this woman off and on his whole entire marriage. And she knows like he's married.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. So I know I always.
But he got a whole wife and 3 kids right here.
Remember on the not before I forget, remember the Mary show? And the one sister, how her husband kept cheating, and I just couldn't understand. I'm like, damn, put your hands up. She got everything going on. Like, why would you cheat on her? Remember off Mary, one of the sisters.
Oh yeah, that clown. He
kept doing her wrong.
But he can just talk about that to them.
Yeah, he
only feel hurt because you not home enough.
You see.
Because he was looking.
This is my thing again. As Dominique said, placing blame, telling her you're not home enough. That's why. But we eat off of me.
That's
I am the sole provider of this family. I provided this life. That's just like my dude right now telling me I'm cheating because you're not home enough. Because I'm the one on the go. He's at home with the children. You know what I'm saying to you? Now, wait a minute. Hold on. How you going to tell me getting up, getting out here providing, trying to get something is the reason for you to cheat.
Nope. That ain't a
And
reason.
she gave it all up. She stopped singing and everything. She said her marriage.
That was crazy. And didn't he have a baby or something? No, she was pregnant while it was happening.
I don't know, y'all. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying. How deep, you gotta hit that key sweat. How deep is your love, baby?
Yeah,
He don't want her.
y'all, let me tell y'all about my case scenario. My kid's father and I have 3 children together. I have no appetite for this man, none whatsoever. But we have 3 kids together. He was in a relationship before I got with him. All 3 of my children were made on this woman. And do y'all know she feels like she hates me. She loves him, but she hates me. It's like, what? I wasn't committed to you.
Oh yeah, she's trying to wonder why. She's trying to think in her head, God damn it, why her and not me? Because you still got a piece of him, so she gonna always have a problem.
Oh no, I don't have a piece of him. I don't got nothing to do with it.
I'm talking about the children. That's how she feel that way.
Oh, it's a no.
But do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Hell, but look, on some real stuff. Like these niggas out here, they are so manipulative.
Yes.
I said I was gonna give love a chance because I shut it down real fast. Cause I don't want nobody playing with me. But I'm very mindful. I'm not too open.
You can't be.
Y'all here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Nikki, you still there?
Yeah, we still here. I don't know what the heck happened.
I went to the bathroom. I didn't want to move around. I'm on my phone. I ain't used my computer today, so I had turned the camera.
But ladies, we can only be manipulated if we're vulnerable. We have to stop being so vulnerable. Stop being the victim. Stop being the victim. Stop telling these men about your past relationships. If that was your past relationship, leave it there. Because when you open the door and start talking about your past relationship, you finna allow this man to try to start doing things he think he can get away with. Leave your past where it's at. It hurt you, it broke you, you rebuilding. Leave it where it is.
Amen.
Don't carry your past into your future. That's even with like friendships. With learning your relationship with God. If you were hurt in the past, let your past be your past. Stop revisiting it.
Amen.
It's no way you can move forward in life if you keep moving backward. I can't say, hey, Nika, y'all, I want to be changed and I want to live my life different, but I keep going back to what hurt me. I keep revisiting something that hurt me. In order to elevate and move forward, you have to let go of the things that hurt you. It didn't kill me. It changed me, and I'm moving forward. But for me to be like, oh, I was a victim, my daddy wasn't there, and I was hurt by a man, it happened, it didn't kill me, I'm going to keep pushing.
Amen.
The problem starts when you go looking back, digging back up that dirt. Yeah, you remember when he said that word to you? You remember when he did this to you? No, man, I don't even remember that. I don't even want to go revisiting that. I don't even want to go back into that.
And you know what? Let's go deeper, y'all. Let's talk about loving God and meeting a man that loves God, that's in God. You know what I'm saying? He was saying he in God and trying to manipulate, trying to like mislead you though and seduce you wrong though. Let's talk about that because my thing is because I love God doesn't mean I'm gullible, doesn't mean I'm dumb. You know, it doesn't mean, yeah, you may see the spirit of loneliness because I'm a woman. I want to be loved, but it doesn't mean I got to be stupid because I battle with the spirit of loneliness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was just a situation like I had, like, nigga was like, oh, I'm here, I got you, and because I might, you know what I'm saying? Like, making it seem like he's supposed to be my husband. And then After you say, "Oh, I can't reveal certain things, and I might be," and then in the middle of you telling me, "Oh, I might be your husband, and I might be this, and I might be that," me feeling lonely, I was feeling you at first, but as I dig deeper and I pulled out my feelings, because as women, we are naturally emotional creatures. As I pull
Mhm.
out my emotions and my feelings, and I start looking at you from my spiritual eye, I starting to see that things are not adding up.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So who said, yeah, I want to know what's written. And I'm going to still give you a chance. I'm going to have mercy, because maybe some things you need to figure out, because some people get together and grow together.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is
But
true.
I'm
That is
open to
true.
that, but I'm slow rolling to that, and I refuse to
Mhm.
be manipulated by that.
Mhm.
Well, you
I
just
see you.
said that.
That it's
You
three.
answered
You
your own
just broke
question.
that down
Oh
like
You
yeah,
that.
know, people think because you dealing with, because women, we deal with loneliness. We want to be loved.
Yeah.
we do.
Yes, we
We
do.
It
do.
doesn't
Yes,
mean I
we
gotta
do.
let somebody trap me in a box, though.
You don't.
That's right.
You don't.
Keep lying, keep hurting, keep taking. No, I'm not doing that. And even, he even got mad at me. He called, talk a little stuff, hang up, pull back some. Because I peeped you, you know what I'm saying? But you testing me. You want to see what kind of woman I am and what you can get away with, man of God.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
And just because a man say he's sent by God does not mean God sent that man.
Uh-huh.
Women too.
Ooh,
Women too.
preach,
Women too.
preach.
Women too. If you ever want to know if something is sent by God, you test it. How do you test it? God has, because we know that everything God does is good. Nothing God does is bad. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You ask yourself this question. Okay, I met this guy. He said he's a God-fearing man. Well, let me test him then. Would God have sent this man to play on my emotions? No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Would God have sent this man to
That's
sexually seduce me? No, he wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So now you ask yourself, who really sent this man then? Because I done asked you some questions to know if God had sent you, and it was no's. So do I use my senses and be like, okay, you know what? God didn't send this person. Or do I let my vulnerable me
mm-hmm.
still open up to this person, and now I'm in a trick bag?
Mm.
So it's just understanding. You have to understand when God sent people in your life. There are no troubles added. God don't send
Amen.
somebody to you with troubles added.
Amen.
So if I meet a man and he, I feel like God sent this man to me, and in my life, we not perfect. We all are flawed. We all make mistakes. We all have made bad choices. It's life. That's the
Mm-hmm.
human nature of us. But when you go look
Mm-hmm.
back over your life and there's some things that you just know, again, woman intuition. We have a natural intuition to know when something is not right. Now, the vulnerable side of you will make you ignore that, because I've been a victim of that. To know that something is absolutely not right for me. And my vulnerable side says, shit, I'm going to turn the other cheek. Now, when you use your vulnerable side to turn the other cheek, don't start blaming God, because you use your own vulnerable side
That's
to turn
right.
your other cheek. So don't be like, oh, God, why you let this man come here and do this to me? You got to take some ownership. Dominique, why did you let this man come here and do this to you?
And that's real.
That's right, because you when you begin to entertain that flesh, if you
Yeah.
entertain that flesh,
Oh,
then you
that
got to be able
flesh.
to accept that flesh.
That flesh. I'm trying to get out of
Yeah.
it right now. I'm trying to find out a fast that I can do. Oh, y'all, I'm trying. Every time I say that I'm doing a fast, my mind start wandering in another place. Because my flesh, man, that flesh is out of control, and it won't what it won't.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Want what
does.
it
And if you
want,
don't get it
and
up
if
under subjection, it's gonna get what it wants.
you in trouble,
You in
if you
trouble
entertain it, yes, ma'am,
if you
yes,
entertain it.
ma'am.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's what happened with cheating. It's your flesh that wants. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I looked at that body. Oh, I want it. It's your flesh just doing
Mm-hmm.
that. Your spirit is pulling away, telling you, no, it's not right, Dominique. Go home. What are you doing? My flesh is saying, no, I gotta get it right now, and I'm finna go get it, and it's on. And before you know it, your flesh has overtook you.
But guess what
Have you
though?
ever knew
That's
that you
no.
wasn't supposed to do something? Say you going on a diet and you want to work out and exercise, right? You ain't thought about a cheesecake in a month of Sundays. And all of a sudden,
All of a sudden.
you walk down the aisle and this cheesecake is calling your name. Come and get me. I'm half off. Look at the toppings on the top of it. I ain't thought about no damn cheesecake in all the while. And I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna eat it. It was your flesh. Because after you eat it, you feel so horrible after you do it.
Yes, Lord.
To do that. Why did I? It's the same with sex. Your body will tell you you want a man right now. Oh, if I can get him right here, I want him right now. I got him. And right after you get done with him, your mind is saying, that wasn't fulfilling. I can go for another rodeo and it won't be with him.
It won't be
because the flesh is never pleased. You cannot please the flesh.
No.
It's ongoing and it want what it want and it want to get it when it want to get it. And if you don't get it under control, it'll take you to your death.
And it will.
Yeah. You right. I mean, you hit it right on the nose with me. For real.
I'm telling you, man. And I'm saying this because it's what I deal with. This ain't no, oh, I'm trying to tell you about nobody else. Like, I'm telling you about this V-neck t-shirt.
Okay. Okay, cuz.
Man, I'm telling you, y'all. And the
For
only
real.
way to get that flesh under subjection is you have to pray and you have to fast. You have to pray. You have to fast. You have to pray. That's in relationships with your mate. That's in relationships with your family. That's in relationships with your friend. You have to pray. You have to pray. Before you ever think about doing anything, whether it be good or whatever it's going to be, make sure that you praying to find out that God put you in these places. We go out here and we start getting in these relationships and doing things, and God never told us to get in them. And now we wondering why they running us so crazy. Because you were never supposed to be there.
That's true. That's true.
So when you dealing with a man, pray over that man. You dealing with a woman, pray over that woman.
Amen.
Yeah. And I'm going to be a little more nicer, too, because I've been mean.
Have you?
I've been mean, cuz. I don't make nothing easy for nobody. Like when it comes down to my, love life and all that.
You gotta, hey, but you know what though? It's nothing wrong with being stern and keeping your foundation steady when you're dating. But you gotta remember to be sweet. Cause no man want no woman meaner than a junkyard dog. No, a man want his woman soft, compassionate, and I have to learn that because shit, I get in here and get to. But I have to remember, for real. I have to remember break it down. Because it can only be one man and one woman. Now we can't be jumping ropes because you don't want your man acting like a little fairy either, do you? He get in there mood swinging and tripping and popping his titty. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You get me? So we got to remember to stay in our roles in these relationships.
We got to remember to stay in our roles and in our position. And if we stay in our roles and our position, smooth sailing. It's when we get out of our roles and positions that cause mishaps.
Yeah, that is definitely true. But we done been on here for about an hour and 30 minutes, lady. I think this has been a very good conversation.
Definitely has.
And it's been a good conversation. We want to thank God, for everybody that opened up and spoke on their relationships and what they're going through. Because first, before you could talk to anybody, you got to talk to yourself.
Amen.
So we just thank God for that. No judgment zone for the young lady. We're going to pray and we're going to touch and agree whatever her situation is, that God heal her. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And if she chooses to work through things with her husband and be with them, we send strength their way. You know what I'm saying? In the name of Jesus. Because we all have been through something and we all, you don't know what the future holds for you. You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
So, yeah. No, because we in no judgment zone. We all done been through some things.
Okay.
Okay. All righty. So we just want
Definitely.
to thank y'all on tonight. God bless y'all. And I guess we'll catch back up with y'all next Wednesday. Oh
Bye,
yeah, it's the new
guys.
it's April. We finna spring forward, baby. It's time for the flowers and
Okay.
the rain. All right, y'all. Happy April
All
Fool's
right.
Day.
Love you,
God bless
ladies.
y'all. Love you. Love
See
y'all too. I'm
y'all.
going to sleep. I'm tired tonight. Bye, y'all.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
y'all.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.